All right, YouTube, we are going to look at some Pathfinder tactics and strategies here. Full disclosure, I am not a pro player. Mostly, we're going to look at the mistakes that I made in this game and really like how to avoid them moving forward and sort of like what not to do. Hopefully, you can see some things that you have in common with some of my poor habits, and we can both get better from watching this video. So, here we go.
Welcome to my games.
And I'm going to fast forward little pieces of this here and there to keep things interesting. So we get to the point where I'm jump master, and I think this is my first game, so I want to go hot. I like the linearness of this of the ship, and so yeah, this is where we want to drop. I'm usually looking to get right there, and then on the other side of this structure to these bins, there's always guns here. In this case, I'm super lucky. It's a quick point is that I'm always looking for a close range weapon and a mid range weapon. So in this case, I got that with the shotgun, and now I'm just making sure that my zip line is ready to go. And I start to hear, yeah, stuff is going down. So here we go. So I put the grenade into the smoke. I know the caustic is here somewhere, that he's probably trying to come through the door because he thinks we're alone or whatever. So grenade is out, trying to basically cut him off at the pass, and then quick to cover, right? And these are things that I'm doing right at this point, which is good. We quickly realize that he basically has all the doors trapped. He's a pretty good caustic, but he makes a big area. He doesn't realize that we can flank. So he starts heading that way. I'm thinking about that as well, or she. I don't know who the other person is. They have their mics on. And here, this is pretty funny. For some reason, I cannot climb. So this is, your technical skill definitely matters, along with good strategy. So finally, I make it up. There's the caustic out in the open, being dumb. Get back to cover, check my left. I know there's somebody going to be coming, hit this door. Here, this is interesting, right? So I make the right move there. Let's go back. So really quickly, we start shooting here. Let me just highlight this really quick. This is telling me this guy has purple armor. I have white armor. That's not so great, right? So, here, unless my aim is really tight and we can see from like the at this distance and my skill range, my range of motion is really, or sorry, my range of targeting is like really around him. I'm not sticking a lot of shots here. I should have bailed out a lot earlier. I did manage to bail out when I needed to. So, I can take that and say that that was good. But let's see. I lose a lot of health here before I'm finally like time to grapple out. I would have liked to have gotten here before I lost my whole health bar, to be honest, because I got another partner there who was pretty skillful. I should have got here. I don't have any shields at this point, so I'm really stuck. Luckily, this is special mode during Warzone. You can see up in the top right. So my shields are going to regen, but this isn't a great spot. If my partner wasn't so good, we might have gotten screwed right there. But luckily, I was playing with some pretty decent randoms. So we pop off these two healths. Shields start to regen. I know this trap is probably gone because we sprung it and the caustic was down. Looks like these guys cleared it. He's rezzing, but time to grab some stuff and go. What happens here is we get another squad on us pretty quick. So she gets knocked. I go for it, but I realize that Mirage is probably better. I should be, yep. So I get the cover here. I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. Get in this box. This is interesting. So it was Bang's kill. So I didn't want to take the purple armor here, right? I probably could have and put us in a better position, but I was kind of like, this wasn't really my kill. That turned out to be a dumb decision because we get into a fight really fast. She eventually gets it. This guy comes up. I think he knows what he's doing. I spray off a little, get the cover, switch off. He's busy with my teammate, and bam, bam with the Mastiff. Now, okay, so right, again, here is some stupidity. Ready? I'm totally out in the open here. Let's rewind. Like, let's look at, because it's really clear how far out in the open I am here. Right? You get here, the whole world is here, right? There's no reason he's down. This is what we call we call thirsting, right? Like this whole area, I'm just completely vulnerable here. There's no reason for me to be this far out in the open, but I thirst for this guy, and as we can see, that basically comes to haunt me. Really kind of sets off the rest of the game in a lot of ways. So let's see what happens here. So we come down. I'm thirsting for this guy. But there is still the original sniper that sniped the bang. This guy comes up, and my aim is just on point right there. I take him out. But again, I'm totally dead. Why am I charging my shields out in the open? And as you can see, I paid for it. I should have, as Pathfinder, movement is my key. I could have swung up and around this thing and been to cover in a couple seconds before my man got that shot off. Now we got 2 down. Luckily, my 2 teammates are back up. I spot the teammate, and then I'm trying to get over here for cover because the worst thing to do is to have your teammate come res you and have them get sniped like they did just a second ago. So yeah, so here we are. Mirage reses me. Some smoke goes down. My shield's recharging. So this is another mistake. In this particular mode, I should have went right for the med kit because my shields were already recharging. I probably would have saved about 3 or 4 seconds right there. So we keep going, and gun comes out. I'm aware here that I'm low on ammo, so I'm starting to think about that. I don't have a lot of bullets. If we look down here, there's not much left, though I do have plenty of shields. I have plenty of bats, so I'm kind of ready to rock in some ways. I know I've got the massive as backup, and I probably get a little too aggressive right here, but let's see how this goes down. Yeah, so here's this Loba. This gets a little crazy. There's another grenade there. So right here, this is another mistake. Like, why am I not in cover right now? So what happened here is I got pretty excited because I saw that her shields are down, right? So I'm kind of like, oh man, that's blood. If I could just get one more of these off. But I'm also not aware of that over here. There's only 1 shell left in the shotgun. And, as fast as I can reload, she can reload just as fast. And that's going to make for trouble, which we're going to see in a second. That 1 second of hesitation, bang, I'm down. I should have been in cover. I have plenty of bats. I could have rang out the other bats. Now it's down to her and Bangalore. Luckily for us, Bangalore kind of like takes care of the situation. Let me see this play out. Marking, trying to get cover. She's still shooting. We're up. So now I do what's smart is I get out here. I don't have any health at this point. My shields regen. I come back in to cover Bangalore. I see these guys there. I put some shots down, but I don't have a lot of bullets. I don't want to be like wasting Spitfire shots downfield at this point. So I try to get to this box. At this point, I'm thinking about heavy ammo, but I'm getting shot at. So I'm thinking now high ground, get the heavy ammo after. And I give high ground to the Mirage and start to flag enemies down there, which I think is probably the right move. You can see them moving out in the distance over here and over there. My man hooks me up with this. These were good randoms. He hooks me up with a med kit. He knows I'm hurt. He's healing. I'm not sure where the bang is at this point. It looks like if I look at the map, she's down on the ground still. But this looks like maybe there's more than one team here. I kind of forget. It's been a while since I played this one. I still haven't. That's another mistake. We go back here. I still haven't reloaded this shotgun, which is just, yeah, this is just dumb. Like I should have reloaded that shotgun 3 times because if I have to swap, I'm in trouble again. These are all these little things that you kind of need to be aware of. It's why those gold. So to be fair, earlier when we started this game, I said I want a long range weapon with a close range weapon. So now I don't really. The Spitfire is okay at long range, but not without the scope. Now I've got my 2.4 scope. I'm actually feeling pretty happy right now. So off we go. I'm gonna try to pop some shots at this guy. I probably should have staggered that. I don't have a lot of bullets left. There's literally 35 bullets left in this mag. But now. This made me super happy, and so that was awesome. We just got 140 bullets plus a triple mag. That was a great box to hit. think I still haven't reloaded the shotgun. I still haven't reloaded the shotgun. It's so bad. What I should have did is get up top right there, right? Like that swing. It wasn't actually what I was thinking. I was trying to get to my homies. But if you look at like how high we are in this grapple, I'm totally capable of continuing the swing and getting on top. I just don't do it. Again, high ground would have been helpful here uh, because, as you can see, like right above us right now is this. I think is that. Yeah, it is. You know what? I thought it was a horizon, but it's not. It's looking at the legs. It's a Speedy. What the fuck's his name? I forgot. Anyway,
Reloading.
he gets taken out pretty quick though.
No quarter gift.
Giving my shields a recharge.
This is sort of a waste, actually. This is interesting. I charge my blue shields,
Healing.
grab this digital threat after dinging it, which I guess isn't super polite. This bang is good. She like smokes out the area, so it's harder to snipe us because she knows we're out in the open. I get some more heavy, but then there's a purple shield right here. I got to use another bat to charge just now or wait for 14 seconds. Probably could have waited the 14 seconds in retrospect, but we had literally gotten sniped 5 seconds ago doing the same thing, so I was a little anxious to be outside with no shields. Again, the smarter thing to do would have been to get behind this pole and do that charge, though, or this like tower thing that's here, rather than doing it out in the open. There's that whole blind side that's just wide. It's a wide open field. It's like sniper heaven. So not my best moment there. More heavy. Grab a heat shield because I'm running low on meds, and I think we're in the circle, but you never know. We start moving again. I think this is the end of the fights here. There's more heavy ammo that gets dropped. We start moving. I'm fast forwarding because it's kind of boring here. So this I can't stress enough. I see people like they just don't take advantage of these replicators. Like this is like I don't look at this and see a replicator. Right? This is a shield battery bat factory for me. Like I want to load up with bats and med kits. I want to have always two in my backpack at any given point in time. So boom, I'm hitting this thing and I'm generating what I can. But then homie is out there and tags that he sees people, so we leave. And this ends up being I want to say like our undoing because this extra aggressiveness here. Because we end up taking yet another fight that maybe we can't do, but I think he's in trouble, so I hit this, which is how you die a lot. So the bang is with me. We come across. Um, Dude was dinging, and this is a bad spot. Okay, so look, first mistake. I see this guy. I engage immediately. I start ripping him with this machine gun. But what I'm not thinking about is there are two dudes there. Number one, now that I've watched this 3 times, and the other thing is if we look at where I am when we come down, this box is right here, right? Like I have all this cover that we can use. This box is gold. Unfortunately, in my defense, I didn't really know where those guys were until I landed, but landing in this corner and peeking out probably would have been the cooler thing to do rather than just landing out in the open and trying to go head to head with this guy because I have a Spitfire, right? Which, we didn't need to do that. And as we can see here, I end up losing that fight. Even though I've got the advantage, bang, I'm blasting him. My aim is just a little off right here as he strafes. I'm not strafing. I get nailed. His buddy's behind him. I get nuked. There is, yeah, see, like, and here he comes. So you can see there's a Bloodhound there as well as Evil Robot. And I'm down. And now my team is fighting a 3-on-1. Looks like someone did manage to drop the Remnant. So, the fight's going. And we win this fight, but only because the Bang is just such a good player. Even though she goes down, Homie's able to finish. Mirage, who started the fight, is able to finish off the last one. I've been dropped so many times at this point that I bleed out. And the rest of this game is kind of they don't even get a res. So they get here, someone drops a grenade on them, and it's swift. They try to res me, but it's death time. So that's my story here, guys, and I hope you guys can learn something from some of my mistakes. I know I learned a lot. I learned a ton just going over these and doing them and saying it. So, I'm going to put this up out into the world. And if you like it, smash subscribe, throw a thumbs up, and tell me how terrible I am in the comments. I'll catch you later.